I'm Robert Bell, and we're here at the 2013 NAB show talking with thought leaders in media contribution and distribution about some of the most important trends shaping the industry, from technology shifts to changing viewer expectations. And here's what one of them had to say about the most important changes taking place today.
Point of view, we're very much a contribution provider rather than a distribution. So what will happen is we'll take live material and provide it to our customers. But what they tend to do with that, they will then relay that onto multiple platforms. So our side of the business is the start of it. We take the live events, so we'll cover live sporting events, live news events, and typically using satellite connectivity primarily for the contribution of that information. Well, we're looking at how small the technology is that we can integrate into our products. I mean, a lot has changed in compression technology. However, when it comes to satellite communications, you're driven by physics and also the performance of the satellites in orbit. So you look at terminals that were in service 20 years ago, the only thing that's really driven their change currently is the compression algorithms that are used. So what people want, they want as much data as possible in the smallest amount of satellite space, and our products are used to augment that. Technology, we tend to watch technology that we can apply to give our customers the best service. Well, again, it's maximising the data in a given segment of satellite capacity. I mean, there's been quite a rapid transition from SD to HD. It started off quite slow, but momentum's picked up, and already people are talking about almost 3D's history now. They're now talking about 4K and higher order sort of data rates, which represent, certainly for satellite contribution, does represent problems. I mean, it's very easy to open up a fibre and transmit hundreds of megabytes. Over the satellite, it does represent some problems. So again, there's new technologies that are coming to fruition, which enable satellite contribution to try and get some of those higher data rates of throughput. Well, as a service provider, we look at any media possible to get pictures back to our customers. And over the last 5 years, we've rolled out a number of fibre infrastructures within the UK and Europe because it's the more cost-effective solution. Having said that, we're still producing more satellite trucks than ever before. We're building new teleports, new infrastructure for satellites. So really, it's not just a case of one technology or the other. I think the demand for live contribution, however it's delivered, is growing all the time. There's such an appetite. Well, I think we'll be talking about technologies that are allowing us to deliver higher rates of data, higher quality pictures, and more content. And there'll be more platforms for that content to go on. Probably more interactive, so it will be more two-way communications. It's just more bandwidth, more data. Well, again, for contribution, I mean, the most technical we get really in contribution is live two ways. And live two ways, the paramount thing in that is the latency, because the studio, they're asking questions to someone in the field. You don't want a 2-3 second delay before that reporter hears the question. So that does, to some extent, dictate what media you use. So you can't use something that's too slow. Otherwise, you end up with tricks where the reporter knows the question and they're cued when to answer, just to make make up for the deficit in latency. So other than that, I mean, as far as contribution fees, we don't really see too much interaction with the studio.